Game. 34 out quick and a quick hit on Hill. Hill has nowhere to go. He was read easily off the corner by Steven Nelson.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dibs, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. The Philadelphia Eagles made a huge splash on Sunday afternoon, adding Steven Nelson to their defense on a one-year deal. Today, we're going to talk about what it means for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. Before we get started, let's watch the tape. Here, you have Steven Nelson defending Mike Evans, one of the tallest and most physical wide receivers in the NFL, period. I love this play and how it represents how it's going to impact the Eagles defense. Here, you see him be able to man up against Mike Evans. He fights around the screen, sticks to Mike Evans, and look at that ball awareness. Look at that ball awareness. Something Eagles fans have not seen in a very, very long time. The Eagles have been decimated and killed by cornerbacks that have zero awareness on the field. Just take a look at Steven Nelson be able to be physical but not draw the penalty and challenge at the point of attack. That is amazing. Let's talk about some stats. Steven Nelson played 15 games in 2020. He played in at least 15 games in 4 of the last 5 seasons. All Eagles fans should look at that number and be overjoyed. He had 3 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery, 9 passes defended, 2 tackles for loss. Although his advanced numbers were worse in 2020 compared to 2019, the Steelers' defense on passes to the left side of the field, which is where Steven Nelson played, improved from 10th in yards per attempt in 2019 to 2nd in yards per attempt in 2020. Let's talk about where the Eagles were. The Eagles' defense allowed a completion percentage of 69%. Avonte Maddox was clearly outmatched on the perimeter last year. Yes, he fought injuries all season long, but he simply did not have the frame to compete against taller and more physical wideouts. That's why we were looking at that play against Mike Evans. Avonte's 0 interceptions and 3 total passes defended last year was an embarrassment. He's missed 13 games over the last 3 seasons. Even more, his sample size back in 2019, when he was that second cornerback outside, only proved that Avonte is utilized best in the slot and in nickel formation. Meanwhile, Zech McPherson, the 123rd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, has the measurements to be ideal on the outside. 40.5-inch vertical, he ran under 7.0 threshold in the 3-cone drill. He's got lightning quick feet, really good size. However, considering the Eagles' track record with developing young talent, I'm looking at you, Sidney Jones. I'm looking at you, Rasul Douglas. The decision to bring in a veteran with experience was beyond clear. And then we get to where the Eagles are now. The Steven Nelson signing is significant and removes a glaring weakness on the Eagles' defense. Steven Nelson allowed 43 receptions on 76 targets last year in 907 snaps. For comparison purposes, Darius Slay allowed 58 catches on 75 targets in 884 snaps. Avonte Maddox allowed 29 receptions on 47 targets last year. Per Pro Football Focus, Steven Nelson was the 11th best cornerback in 2019 and 27th in 2020. For a defense that has been among the worst in the league at generating turnovers, Steven Nelson has brought in 7 interceptions over the last 3 years. All Eagles quarterbacks had 13 in that span. When Steven Nelson was targeted the last 3 years, his opponent passer rating is 55.9. Let's look at the projected depth chart for the Eagles. You've got Anthony Harris and Rodney McLeod shaping up at safety. You've now got Darius Slay and Steven Nelson on the other side. In the nickel, it is Avonte Maddox. Steven Nelson slotted at the cornerback 2 spot drastically changes the look and feel of the Eagles secondary. Per Pro Football Focus, the Eagles produced the 4th to last coverage grade among all cornerback units. It's no secret that Darius Slay must play better. His PFF grade dropped from a 90 over a 5-year stint with the Detroit Lions to just 59.5 across the last 2 years. Assuming everyone stays healthy, which is a big if, considering how bitten the Eagles have been by that injury bug, the Eagles' chances at a division title have without a doubt increased. The addition of defensive playmakers Anthony Harris and Steven Nelson are a breath of fresh air for a defense that was 4th worst in generating interceptions. I think Eagles fans should be ecstatic over the signing of Steven Nelson. What do you guys think of the Steven Nelson signing? Please be sure to let us know in that comment section below. If you guys love the Eagles, please give this video a like. Thank you everybody for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Stay awesome.